Om Shanti, good morning. So today we'll revise the second part of yesterday's Murli. And if you remember, we'll just summarize what Baba had to say yesterday. Baba reminded us that how to develop or create this powerful stage of yoga. And he mentioned that you're Jnani and Yogi souls, right? Not only Jnani, but Yogi. And Baba indirectly said that in the rhyming word, are you really Vyas, which means a Jnani soul, or also doing the abhyas, that is the yoga. Baba was telling that how Maya takes so many test papers and what is happening to those test papers. Baba was saying that whether coming in sound is easy for you all or going beyond sound is easy for you all. What should be easy? Actually, both should be easy, but Baba says that going beyond sound is a stage which you have to practice now a lot because you've really become too extrovert and now become introvert, go underground like a scientist and practice this so that this practice of a long time will help us become bodiless in the end in just 1 second. And today also in the end of the Murli, we'll practice this drill how Bap Dada wants us to become bodiless. We'll practice it around 6-7 minutes drill. And Baba yesterday went on to say that how there's a particular wave in Brahmins. It's that sanskar of laziness and carelessness, and we actually put it on to Baba. Oh, you have to do this for me, you have to take me back home, blah blah. We ourselves don't take the first step of courage, but then say that Baba, you give us help. You give us cooperation. So that's what Baba was saying. So now today we'll read the second half. I'll just share the screen. Okay, so here we go. Today it's the last part. The next paragraph is the main specialities of yoga, which we do, are that it is easy yoga, it is Sahaj Yoga, Raj Yoga, constant yoga, which is Nirantar, and yoga with God, with the Supreme Being. Have you put into practice all the things that you speak about? Why is it called easy yoga? Do you know the answer to this very clearly? Have you also put it into practice? You're full of knowledge about this, now put into practice. As again we discuss again and again that we know a lot of points of knowledge, but are we able to situate ourselves, place ourselves in that point form? That's what Baba wants us to do. You need to practice all the specialities, for only then can you become a complete yogi. If you practice easy yoga but not Raj yoga, you cannot pass with top marks. And here you would be getting a bit perplexed that Baba said initially easy yoga is same as Raj yoga. Then why is he saying now that you practice easy yoga but not Raj yoga? So here Baba means to say that am I able to have full control or adhikar over all my sense organs? Am I a Raja through having a communion with God? That is Raj yoga. And then only I can have, okay, I can pass with top marks, full pass. And for that, Baba is saying that I have to practice every speciality of yoga, every power, and every main point of knowledge. As you know, Baba says these three attainments, Gyan, Gun, and Shaktiya, knowledge, virtues, and powers. If I have become an embodiment of each one of them, very important, of each one, not even one less, embodiment of each of the power, each of the yoga, each of the point of knowledge which Baba is giving. Then Baba says, I can pass with top marks. So, due to weakness in this, most of you become weak. Weakness in not being able to practice every power, virtue, or point of knowledge. And due to lacking this practice, you become weak souls. No type of obstacle can actually come in front of a soul who practices all of this and who is lost in love. which is Baba says in Hindi, love lean, to be immersed or submerged or absorbed in the love of one. The obstacle is burnt away from a distance with the fire of love. See, you have created models of a Shakti burning Ravan, the fire vices, and of Ravan running away from the Shakti. Whose model have you created, and what will you do now? So engage yourself in experimenting with every aspect and sit in the laboratory of this practice, and you will experience the support of the one Father, and all the obstacles of Maya will move away from you. So, Baba, as we said, Sayogi, Sayogi, Se Prayogi. So, initially you are cooperative souls, then you become yogi souls, but now become prayogi souls, the ones who experiment. And experiment always happens in the lab. As a science student, I'm sure all of you would be knowing that. So sit in the laboratory. And which laboratory is this? Baba says go underground, become introvert, all sorts of different methods, he says. And then we'll definitely experience Baba's support in everything, whatever we do. And then all the obstacles of Maya will sort of move away. And Baba even goes on to say that Maya will then actually do namaskar from a distance. It won't come to you because it sees that you're so busy with all each of these virtues, powers, or points of knowledge that will just fly away from a distance. At present, you are only moving along on the surface of the ocean of knowledge, the ocean of virtues, and the ocean of powers on the surface. And therefore, you can only experience refreshment for a short time. Now, go into the depths of the ocean and you will attain jewels and have many unique experiences. Baba, in the few Murlis a few weeks ago, Baba was saying about experience, अनुभव की authority बनो. ब्राह्मण जीवन का आधार है अनुभव करना, अनुभूति. That the main foundation of Brahman life is to experience. So Baba is saying now go into the depths of the knowledge, the power, and the virtues and have unique experiences. And now make yourself powerful. Do not write the same notes to Baba anymore. Baba is just amused by them. They are just trivial matters, and you write the same things time and again. And I remember in the Murlis of 90 to 96, Baba had said that send me letters, that's fine. I really wait for letters from children, but don't write big, big letters. Just write, if you remember, okay. He had said to a group from UK that please write only okay. And then Baba will understand that yes, you are doing fine. Because if no letter comes, probably Baba says the child has lost or the Maya has grabbed away the child, something like that. So write letters, but just write okay. Don't write big, big letters that Baba is saying. Baba is really sort of fed up with big letters because children make small things, trivial things into very big things. They make mountains out of molehills, right? You even gave Baba the job of a physical doctor. You gave Baba the duty of breaking the karmic bondages that you have created. They are your own creation. Is Baba's duty simply to give you a yukti or to do it for you? Ask each one of you, ask for yourself. Do we tell Baba that Baba break my bondages? No, Baba is not for that. He will give you the knowledge, the yukti, the method, the way to do it. But doing is my job. Is he simply instrumental to show you, or should he even do it for you? You have become very mischievous. Mischievous children leave everything to their father. So Baba is becoming very Ramanik. He's very becoming very entertaining when he says that. People say the child is not listening, you put him right. But Baba is giving you the method to put everything right. If you do it, you will receive the reward. You wish to leave everything to the Father because He's the world's servant. Baba is saying to that extent that, do you feel that I'm your servant in this as well, that you want me to do your job? No. Therefore, pay great attention to putting it into practice. What? All the directions you receive, and then you will become free from all the obstacles. Follow all the directions to become free from all the obstacles, in short. Do you understand? Acha. So Baba now gives us love remembrance. So we'll just absorb what it was said today and even yesterday. So to the obedient children who constantly follow all of Baba's directions, obedient first. Then to the faithful children who make firm the lesson of belonging to the one Father and none other. To those who keep themselves constantly busy in this practice, as mentioned in the last paragraph today, and to the special souls who put the speciality of knowledge and yoga into their life. So, to experience the two subjects of knowledge and yoga by putting it into practice in your daily life. Bab Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. And similarly, we children also give love, remembrance, and namaste to Baba. Sorry. Then we go on to Bab Dada meeting various groups. So first he's meeting Dadis at the time of leaving. So the speed of you Maharathis is the fastest of all, but your ability to quickly apply your brakes should also be just as powerful. So remember, we sometimes feel only we children are said. No, even the Maharathis, the great souls of the Yajna, all the Dadis, the Adi Ratans, even they are caught. Baba is telling them that your Maharathi speed is good, but apply the brakes as well. You need to know how to and when to apply the brake. For that, the brake should be powerful. You should have such a practice that at every second and in every thought you're able to bring not just the world, but the cycle of the three worlds in front of you, and also tour around the three worlds. Which are the three worlds? You know, the subtle, the Sakari, which is the corporeal, and the incorporeal. If you need to stop, then you should be able to stabilize your intellect in the seed stage within a second. We'll be practicing that today. You should then be able to go to an extreme point and also then be able to stop. Your brakes should be so powerful that it wouldn't take you time to stop. Then he even goes on to say that in the military, when someone running as fast as he can is given a martial order to stop, he has to stop that very instant, not even a fraction of a millisecond later. Anyone who takes longer than a second is shot, and that is a physical practice, and yours is a subtle practice. So the speed of effort of the Maharathi should be intense, and the break should be very powerful. Only then you will be able to pass with honor. Situations will be such that they can bring thoughts into your intellect. So at that time, you need the practice of going beyond all these thoughts and stabilizing yourself in one thought. Situations, circumstances will come. But my practice, my aim is to stop in 1 second and stabilize myself in one thought. If your break is not powerful at that time, when adverse situations pull you, you won't be able to pass, right? Therefore, the Maharathi should practice applying a full stop when the intellect is scattered in so many directions due to the expansion of thoughts. See, when someone is learning to drive, he is deliberately taken on certain roads so that the examiner can see his ability to avoid accidents. In the same way, you need to practice this in advance. To stop as soon as you say stop. So, this is the gift for the 8 jewels. Baba says the Ashtratan. I remember in one of the Avyak Murlis, Baba says Ashtratan are the ones who have all these 8 powers. Shaktiyan in full. They can apply it in a second. The moment I need the power to tolerate, I can instantly apply in a second. The moment I need the power to face, instantly apply in a second. So that's the speciality of these Ashtratan, the 8 jewels. This is the gift for the 8 jewels. Not even 1 second should be wasted anywhere else. This is why there are only 8 who pass, right? The full pass or the pass with honors. Do you have such a practice? The practice of controlling the subtle power of your thoughts should be as easy as controlling your physical hands. Like my physical hand is in my control. I know what I should be picking up while writing, what I should be doing, like what fingers to use, so on and so forth, while cutting, cooking, etc. So, same way, the subtle power of my thoughts should be under my control. In fact, this is about controlling the expansion of thoughts, whereas people have taken it to mean control of the breath. Actually, this yoga is all about the yoga of the mind, how to control your thoughts. And those people have started, when we say Hatha Yoga, they go into what is that called? Anulom Vilom and all those things, where they say that you should try to control your breath. It's about controlling your mind, actually. So, here, instead of going into expansion, you have to stabilize yourself only in one thought. Whereas those people started the practice of controlling their breathing. So, you, the Maharathis, have to be such results of the pilgrimage of remembrance. You have to give that proof of Yad Ki Yatra, how much we are. And those who have one thought should be able to stabilize their intellect for as long as they want. And here, actually, the Murli finishes, but we have also the blessing and slogan, which is, I think, a bonus for us. So maybe let's read this as well, because the Murli main ends here, but I've taken it from the BKDR Lohar site. So in that we have this additional masala as well. So we'll read this as well. So blessing for today is, may you be a confluence aged Brahmin, Sangam Yugi Brahmin, who becomes a deity, Devta, and who eats and distributes to others the prasad of divine virtues. So which prasad? Again, is correlating very well. The prasad of divine virtues, Divya Gunoka Prasad. Prasad means the holy food that has been offered to God. So explanation is, divine virtues are the most elevated prasad. Distribute this prasad very well. You feed one another toli as a sign of love, don't you? So now feed everyone with the toli of virtues. Whatever power a soul needs, donate that power to that soul through your mind. That is, through your pure attitude and vibrations. And give the cooperation of your dharana by becoming an embodiment of virtues in your deeds. So, if you remember, I always, in the past, I remember when I have taken a few revisions with you all, it reminds me of with today's blessing and even today's Murlis. Baba says about Mansa Vacha Karmana, thoughts, words, and actions. And he takes these 3 faculties, Gyan, Gun, Shaktiya, Mansa Vacha Karmana. So the first is your mind. So serve through the mind. And what do you give to the mind? As it's said in today, power, Shaktiya. So man se Shaktiyon ka daan karo. So through the mind, donate powers. So what donations do you do? Through the mind, powers. Then through your vacha, which is through your excuse me, to the mouth, you donate knowledge, gyan. And the third is karmana. So through your deeds, through your actions and behaviors, you give the cooperation or you give the donation of virtues. So this way it is Gyan, Gun, Shaktiya and Mansa, Vacha, Karmana. Easy to remember. Baba had said that in one of the Murlis. So when you adopt this method of serving through your mind, donation of power, donation of virtues through your deeds, and donation of knowledge through your mouth, through your vacha, then the aim of confluence age of becoming an angel and so a deity So Brahman, so Farishta, so Devta. That aim, that laksha of ours will easily be visible to everyone. So that was today's blessing. And slogan is to constantly maintain zeal and enthusiasm is the breath of Brahman life. So Baba was speaking about the breathing there before. But what is the breath of Brahman life is to have constantly zeal and enthusiasm. Sada Umang Utsa. Okay, so I'll just stop sharing the screen. We'll take a minute again and start sharing. Thank you. Shanti. Can start sharing.
Om Shanti. It's a wonderful Murli, and again, the part two is also very powerful. I like this particular drill which Papa gave us and compared with that military, where in military, when the order is given by the marshal to stop, whatever the speed would have been earlier, that the troop has to stop. The action has to be taken immediately within a second, else there is a the army men can be shot down uh, by the enemy, because enemy is will take advantage of that delay of by even 1 second. So that's something which Baba expects us to apply on our speed of our efforts of the Maharathi souls, the elevated state souls, that are speed of thoughts, that thoughts have to stop immediately, and we become the nirsankalp, that stage that we're in Paramdham, we are in one-on-one with Baba, with uh, thoughts only about Baba and nothing else. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. And today's I got the message of Mansa Vacha Karmana. तो मन से शक्तियों का दान, all powers we have to donate, and वाचा से अपना वाचा से ज्ञान का दान, and through our deeds virtues, donation of virtues. So that I like the point. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, brother. In the first paragraph, when you were reading about Baba trying to distinguish between easy yoga and Raj Yoga, and there Baba explains what is the practice we are lacking, where every speciality of yoga, every power, every knowledge. So then he said, if suppose all that is practice. So I was just trying to understand better what is easy yoga. So today Baba has clarified easy yoga is not yoga unless it is combined with Raja yoga, that is controlling the sense organs. So I'm still trying to link that. But one thing which I really wanted to know from you, brother, is this lovely stage and fire of love. They are both two different stage. See, loveliness lost in love, absorbed in love. But this fire of love is something, it's not an absorption, I feel, or rather, it is something, a different kind of love. So, could you just clarify or give the difference between both these stages? Loveline stage, that is absorbed in love, and fire of love.
Well, I don't think I would rather go in the jargon of trying to distinguish the fire of love or being lost in love. What I would like to say is, if I am so absorbed, as Om Bhai said, that in the remembrance of just one and none but one, like a nun, like a Christian nun, Nun, then I am so lost in that stage of Baba's that that stage is like also a fire in one way, because it is helping me to absolve or dissolve all my sins. So that way it is called a fire, because even yoga is called fire. We say yog, Agni. So they're all similar words. We don't have to really distinguish this is different, that is different. The most important thing is what is the output of my yoga. If I have intense yoga, if I am absorbed in the love of one, then the fire which I set in of yoga to absolve or dissolve my sins will be perfect. All my vikarams, what we call the sins, would be absolved. So to put it shortly, I think that would be the answer. Thanks.
Oh, chanting. So, so Baba says, we are getting so much of knowledge, so we need to experiment in every aspect, in all specialities. So Baba wants us to sit in a laboratory and then practice that which we have got, and then we need to experience all that. And Baba says that we are actually playing in the surface of the ocean of knowledge, but that's not enough. We should go into the depth of the ocean and take jewels. And that's when we will have different, unique experiences in this knowledge. So I was thinking, like, we every day we get this Murli and Avyakta Murli and also Sarkar Murli. So every day new points comes, but how much am I going into the depth of ocean to pick up the jewels? I sometimes feel I'm still playing in the surface of the ocean. So because so much of knowledge is getting every day, but am I picking up the jewels from the depth of the ocean is a question that I ask. So Baba says that when we do that, that's when we really experience that, unique experience that we get. Om Shanti. Thank you. Manoj bhai, would you like to give some light on this? When Baba says going into depth of knowledge, going to the, picking up jewels, how one's supposed to do, or is it only the Maharathis doing it? Or I myself don't know, am I doing it? Or I'm just, playing in the surface?
Yeah, so as it's as easy as the point is, like as Baba is saying, the surface of point means my brain, my conscious layer of mind is fully aware of all the points of knowledge. But how much am I able to use them? As Baba said, that the using of those points is only then when I go in the depths of that. That means going in the depth. When I'm using that point, when my life has become an embodiment of each of that point of knowledge, when I'm able to use each and every power when I need them at that appropriate point of time. And when every virtue in my deeds, if I'm able to use. So, I mean, yes, obviously the Maharathis are able to do that, but Mahababa is addressing the Maharathis as well, that are you able to do that? Is it so powerful? And are you able to apply the break? Because probably Baba would have seen that in the Dadis. So I don't remember where I read this, that I think maybe it is today's Sakar Murli or whether it was yesterday, if I'm just remind me. The point which Baba said that The Maharathi souls are the ones who are doing it. Yeah, it is today's question and answer. Yeah, now I remember. I read it last night. That's why I was wondering where it is. And you're asking me this question right now. So I think today's Sakar Murli, go and read it when you all have time. Obviously, I will be listening to it at 7 o'clock sometime soon. So in that, Baba is mentioning that even this is good, that at least the children, all the children, are able to become Bap Saman and they are able to give time to themselves. This thought is also very good, that I have to become Bap Saman. At some point or the other, all these Maharathis, the 8 jewels, they're all Bap Saman, right? And therefore they are the ones who are closest, the 8 jewels. Apart from Mama and Baba, who are the first ones, and the next is those 8 jewels. So today's question and answer is all about that, how it is. Just a moment. Yeah, so how we should be, this thought of ours to become Bap Saman, and I want to become a Maharathi soul, so on and so forth, is so shubh. It is so pure and elevated, these thoughts for us, that Baba is congratulating for them. And let me just read out this thing in English for you, because it's today's question and answer. That, yeah, this is the question, that which I had read it in Hindi, so I was not knowing the exact word of English. So, which pure desire that arises in some children is also a sign of good effort? So, I think Baba is answering your question, Bijit Bhai, that this is also a sign of good effort, even if the children have the pure desire to become Bap Saman, to follow mother and father, and to become seated on the seated on the throne, on Bap Dada's throne. This is a good sign of courage. And also, Baba goes on to say that those who say, Baba, I will pass the examination fully. Baba, I will pass with full honors, or as Baba said, with top marks. They speak with so much of hope and conviction. So even for that, Baba says that I congratulate you that this pure desire at least you are having. So for that, you too surely have to make that much fast effort. So obviously, we need to keep doing, keep doing, keep doing. And we all have to accept we are all number wise. We can't become dadis and mama baba. Obviously, we know that. Um, we can't become the 8 jewels, that is for sure. But Baba always says that at least come in the royal family, which means come in 108, which means the 100, the next mala, the next rosary. So we have to keep doing, keep doing. Don't think so much about whether we can become or not, but just keep doing. So I thought it's beautiful that what you are asking today, Baba has answered you in the Sakar Murli. You can read it later.
Yeah,
Okay, thank
very
you.
nice. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
If no one has to share any more else, I can't see anything in the chat as well today. Yeah. So maybe we'll spend time doing this drill. It's 6-minute drill. So I'll play that. I'll share the audio on itself. And we'll see what Baba, we'll just go with this drill. It's Baba's voice, Bab Dada's voice. So we'll just go with what Baba is saying. It's the practice of putting full stop in a second and practicing the stage of being bodiless. So we'll do that with Baba. It's Baba's voice.
तो आज से सारे दिन में बार बार कौन सी ड्रिल करेंगे? अभी अभी 1 सेकंड में आत्म अवमाने अपने शरीर को भी
Okay, thank you. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Manoj Bhai, for a wonderful session, including the drill, with Babdata's drill. Thank you, Divine Family. I think that's the homework we can take, to do drill as often as possible during our daily routine today and also thereafter every day. So let's all meet tomorrow at 5 a.m. Till such time, have a wonderful day and wonderful experience of the drill. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Manoj bhai.